Well, joining me at the Inside ETFs Europe is Matteo Andreetto, who's the CEO of STOXX and Head of Index Services Deutsche Börse AG. Matteo, good to have you with us today.
Thank you so much, Jenny.
So Matteo, when it comes to the main trends in the index business, what would you say they are?
Yeah, sure. There are two main trends. One is the shift from active into passive. We've seen in 2016 $450 billion of inflows into passive products and nearly the same of outflows out of active products. The reason why investors are choosing passive products is really driven by the cost efficiency of those instruments and the capabilities of capturing specific trends. Now that somehow moves into the second trend, which is exactly the innovation of new products coming to market. So it's not just pure geographic exposure anymore, but the combination of the factor investing, which allows institutional investors and retail through the ETF space of capturing very specific factor exposure and risk premia in those products that are now available.
Well, touching on technology and artificial intelligence is huge at the moment, and it's really a trend in its own right. How would you say that AI is impacting your business?
So some of the definition of those products that are driven by innovation are based on big data. So being able to manage and perform analysis and analytics on those big data can only be done by taking new innovations into the financial service industry. So artificial intelligence, machine learning, something that we use every day at STOXX, leveraging not only our own infrastructure, but also the infrastructure of our parent company, Deutsche Börse.
Okay, so can you then elaborate more on your vision?
Yeah, so what we have seen in general is the transformation from traditional benchmark companies into an intelligent investment hub. So intelligent investment hub is where strategies meets big data. And at STOXX we are clearly sitting in the middle of that. So on one side we went on purpose for big open architecture. On the data side we're clearly working with some of the best data providers and incorporating their insights into the economy, into the different companies, into our investment process in the way an active manager will do it. On the other side, we have a very solid and robust research process based on our own research team, but based also on cooperation with some of the largest universities in the world. And it's really merging together those two capabilities, on one side on the data and the other side on the research and the IP, to generate the best possible solution for the end investor.
We're looking at three major investment trends. We have factor investing, sustainability and ESG, and also thematic investing. So what would you say then are the main elements that investors pursue, and how do you respond?
Yes, okay, that's clearly based on the infrastructure. The being able of providing the best possible solution is driven by two things. Is one, combination of research and being able to design the best possible solution that generates the highest return per unit of risk, especially in the factor space. Factor space will be driven by research, and as we said, we're really investing a lot into our own research, in cooperating with the academia, cooperating with clients, and trying really to make the best of our open architecture on the data side and marrying with the best possible ideas. We've been a big supporter of open architecture on the data, so being able to incorporate in our data lake as many differentiated data sources and the input in the way an active manager will do it. And that's the reason why last year we launched 4 different thematic indices that are being licensed to iShares, and the identification of thematic as global macro trend as being a very successful theme for us and for our clients. Those products are interesting because not only they were designed with sophisticated investors in mind, but we managed to take them to Main Street so that everybody can actually invest into those products.
So finally, what's next for STOXX?
Well, I think that what we clearly want is clearly keep focusing on the trend, being able to capture and have the best possible technology to understand what investors want and design the best possible solution. Our job at the end of the day is really to provide a transparent, rule-based, quantitative and liquid investment tool that everybody can use, from the very sophisticated pension fund in the Nordics to my mom who wants to buy an ETF in the market.
Yeah. Matteo, thank you.
Thank you so much.